Umkehren is one of the tasks that you are going to have in your German driving exam, and it's one of the most important tasks. Let me teach you every way of doing this as perfect as possible. So the first way we're going to look at is doing this at a roundabout. That's the most simple and easy way. So let's say we need to do this Umkehren right now. So in this case, we do have a roundabout coming up. So Umkehren means we need to go back to where we were coming from, by the way, just to mention that. So this is a roundabout. So we need to go back where we were coming from. So not taking any of these exits, taking a full round. And now we're gonna exit. Here we go. So Umkehren, the first way, the first task is done. So now let's do another way. Let's do a random Umkehren. So that means, let's say the examiner told us right now, please do an Umkehren. So let's find a place. First of all, never panic when the examiner says do an Umkehren, and don't try to do it straight away. If you take 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, that's totally fine. Yeah, if you do it half an hour late, then you missed the task. But if you do it a couple of minutes late, just find a good place. That is no problem at all. So let's try to find a place. It's a 50 zone. We shouldn't do that at a 50 zone. We should try to find that at a residential area, a 30 speed limit zone. So let's go inside this street, and we will definitely have a place where we can do Umkehren. Usually the examiners also give you this task at a 30 zone. It's rare that they would give you this task at 50 zone, unless they know that 30 zone is nearby. So examiner told us 30 seconds ago to do Umkehren. Here we go. We have a perfect place. Gas station. Gas station is one of the best places to do that. So easy. Let's just go inside. So let's exit this. We don't want to buy gas. We don't want to do anything of that. All we want to do is just go out. So right here, left, right, the whole road is clear. We are going back to the route we were coming from. So we were coming from this left side. So that means we need to go left in order to completely complete this task. There was a give way sign, meaning we have to just stop right here at the line. And we are going to wait because there are cars in front of us. Left, right, everything clear. Let's go. So we are on the road where we were coming from. So Umkehren done. So if you do it like this, it's perfectly fine and it's done, and you would not have any problem. So if you do this, for example, in your exam, you're good to go. You have completed your task successfully. So let's find another place to do that. Umkehren, we have 30 speed limit here, so we're going to drive 30 or under depending on the driving situation. So one of the other ways to do it is to do it at these park places that you see on the side street. So for example, this one, and we can actually just do a forward U-turn kind of situation, just indicating in, and we are at this place, and now I'm going to do indication onto the left, and we are going to go back. This is like totally perfectly fine, by the way. You can just do it at a side parking at any place. So looking left, looking right, but you have to be careful to look both directions, obviously, because you want to be in your driving lane again. So here we go. Umkehren done. So we just used a parking place in order to do that. So we are actually going to the roundabout again. Let me show you the one at the roundabout one more time. Pretty simple. Actually, at the roundabout is the simplest that you can do. So coming back to where we are driving at the moment. So roundabout rules are also very important, and I have already made a video about that. Go check that out if you want to, just so you know how roundabouts work in Germany, because they are a little different from the other countries. So another roundabout one done. So we are going to do one more Umkehren at the side parking place on this street, but this time we are going to do reverse one. So we've just stopped here, indicating to the right hand side, putting the reverse gear on, and we're gonna just reverse. Nice and easy. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Here we go. We have fully reversed. And now we're going to wait here. And we're going to do indication on the left side, looking right, looking left. No cars in the view. And we are going to drive away. So if you see one of these side parking places on the road and you're doing that, you can do it both ways. You can do a U-turn, so you can just go forward and kind of do a round curve and U-turn the way I did the first time. Or you can just completely stop, but when you completely stop, make sure to do your indication so people know that you're about to park in. So that's the reverse way of doing that. So you reverse and you do an indication and you kind of just park. So after you've done the parking, then you just go back, and that's how you do it at one of these side streets. So let's keep continuing with that, with Umkehren. Let's do another one of these quiz kind of situations. So let's say examiner said right now, please go back to where you were coming from. So they're gonna say something like, suchen Sie bitte geeigneten Stelle für Umkehren. So please search a place to do Umkehren. And Umkehren means go back to where you were coming from. So let's say, like, examiner already said that, so we're gonna try to find that place. We're going to go right again. No point of staying on the main road when we can go onto a side road, a less busy street. And we have again the gas station, but we have another very great opportunity. So we're going to go left, and let me tell you and let me show you what opportunity I'm talking about. And this is the opportunity, a parking place of a grocery store. So let's say, so first of all, zebra crossing is there, so I gotta make sure no one is there. So I'm just going to go left anyways, but I'm going to give this pedestrian obviously the way because they have priority. So we want to go back to where we were coming from. So we are at a parking place at the moment. So I see a left lane in front of me. So that means we are going to kind of take a big round and go back to where we were coming from. So first we gotta let this car pass by. And now looking left, looking right, everything seems to be fine. Zebra crossing, being very careful. At one of these park places, be very careful, because a lot of zebra crossings, and drive slow. Recommended speed is actually 7 kilometers, and that's what I'm doing. So going to the right hand side, give way sign. So doing an indication. By the way, I've done a video about give way sign also. You can go check that out on my channel if you want to. And we are back on track, but not quite yet fully. We gotta go left because that's exactly where we were coming from. So Here we go. So I gotta just stop here because there's a car in front of me. Everything looks good. Let's go left. And guys, we're done. We have done another Umkehren successfully. So 2 of these I literally did complete random out of nowhere. So you guys can definitely do that too. Just search the place to do kind of like a U-turn and just going back, but just make sure when you're doing that, just relax. So when the examiner says do Umkehren, don't be like, oh okay, he said it here, I have to do it here, I have to do it right now, I have to just go back, and doing it on the main road, blocking the traffic, maybe causing an accident or something in worst case. Definitely don't do that. Just relax, breathe in, don't worry, you're gonna definitely search a place, a decent place to do that. So gas station, parking place, side parking on a road, roundabout. So many opportunities you have that I've showed you in this video. You can watch the whole video again to master this. And yeah, this is the way to do Umkehren. But this is not fully it. There is one more way that I want to show you guys how to do Umkehren. By the way, only 11 to 12% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed to my channel. So if you guys can just click that subscribe button, that would be really lovely, and I can keep bringing this valuable content for you guys. Thank you. So another way to do Umkehren is to find a place where there's a dead end. And I'm going to show you guys on the left side, we do have a dead end. And that is also going to be an opportunity for you to do that. So this sign that you see above, I will do a point on this also. This means dead end. So you can use this dead end in your own advantage and do an Umkehren. So let me show you exactly how. So we're going to go to the end of the street. And since there will be a dead end, we can just go back, and that should be no problem. So that is also a very good place to do Umkehren. So here we go. We have just this place. So we are just going to do a U-turn. Easy. So taking a big round, doing an indication. So we do have to reverse in this situation, which is no problem, by the way. So if you kind of just do it like I'm doing right now, that is no problem. You can just reverse. If the round is not big enough, obviously you can't do it on one go, but keep doing the indication. And there we go. Now we are going back to where we were coming from. But to really complete the task, we have to go onto the right hand side at the end of the street, and then the Umkehren is actually really complete. Car coming in, we gotta give the car some way, so we both have way easy. We can pass through, and now this area is right for left actually, so right before left, which I made a video about too. You can go check that out on my channel. And Umkehren is done. So let me show you one more way of doing this Umkehren. Again, a parking place at a 30 zone. Right now I'm in a 30 zone, so which is the best place to do Umkehren. So there's parking right there. So I'm going to do just reverse parking. So I am doing indication to the left hand side because I want to park. And we are going to just park the car as normal. So we are just parking nice and easy. So we are parked. Now I'm going to do indication to the right hand side because we want to just keep on driving and go back. Looking left, looking right. No cars around, no pedestrian, no bicycles. And here we go. Umkehren is done one more time, just like that.